welcome back to my channel, or if you're just joining me, welcome, my name's Eve. For today's video, we will be testing the new Plouise collection Love Tapes. She had an offer on her website that you can buy 3 for £40 or you can buy one palette £17, and unfortunately I did not manage to get the full set that I wanted because the wedding night was sold out quite fast. But I did get the 2 other palettes, which I'll show you now, but I just wanted to show you and appreciate this gorgeous packaging. Look at this gorgeous box. She has redesigned the boxes and the packaging and I absolutely love it. But we're gonna go and see what the other 2 palettes look like. I did want to do wedding night because it's neutrals and stuff, but unfortunately I did not manage to get it. But I did get the other 2, which I am quite excited and happy to try. So I'm gonna go open the box just now. In the box you get a little leaflet like this and it says, "Plouise, thank you for choosing me, babe. It's now official. I'm yours and you are mine. I've travelled the world to find you. Now let's take it to the next base." So I placed an order. If you spend a certain amount on the website, you got a Plouise base. Mini Plouise base. Just needed to say that. And it's this little beauty. It is so tiny compared to the original. This is the original, which you get 15ml, and then this little tiny one is Rumor 02 as well, but it's a 5ml, and look at the difference. But look how adorable that little Plouise base is. Absolutely love Plouise base, and I'll just keep it because it's cute and I like it. So now we can go and check these gorgeous palettes. And look at them. I got the 2 of them. So I got the date night and then I also got the Baecation. So these are the Love Tape palettes. They are absolutely gorgeous, and let me show you what they look like inside. I'm only going to be testing one of the palettes and then I'll test another one into another video, but for today we're going to test one of the palettes. So let's open the box so I can show you what it looks like. So we're going to test this palette today, which is the Baecation. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the design. I love how it's see-through, but when you open it, it's actually got a mirror inside. I just love how the design is made with these palettes. They're stunning, gorgeous. They're not as bulky as our other ones, which I'm quite thankful, because the bigger palettes are quite bulky and big, but these ones are gorgeous. And you get 8 shades into these palettes. You get shimmers and you also got matte shades. We're not going to show you this palette. You got a sneak peek. You'll just have to wait for the next video when I test this. So I'm just going to leave that onto the side. So that is the palette. It's absolutely stunning, gorgeous. And let me show you what the inside looks like. Look at this gorgeous palette. The camera just doesn't do it justice. You need to get this yourself to even just to appreciate how stunning and gorgeous this palette is. But this is the palette and you got 8 shades in here. So you get 6 mattes and 2 shimmers. So that is the palette, and of course I'll do the swatches just so you can see them, which I'll include now. So these are the swatches from Baecation. They are absolutely gorgeous, and those 2 shimmers, look how stunning they are. So this first shimmer shade is Beach Babe. Then the next one we got is Summer Lovin'. And then the matte shades, so this one is All Nighter, Pina Colada, Vitamin C, Sun Soaked, Tan Lines, in Paradise. Now that the swatches have been done, now we can go and dig into this gorgeous palette. As you can see, I've already done my base. I've set my eyelids with the Plouise base as well. So now we can go and test this gorgeous palette. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm just gonna take my little clips just to get my hair out of my face. That's better. My hair's out of my face, and now we can go and jump in and test this gorgeous palette. I actually might use all of these shades and create an eye look, and that way at least I'll test all the shades onto my eyes and see how the eye look turns out. So that's what we're gonna do. So the first shade we're gonna go is the Vitamin C, which is a dark brown matte shade, and I'm gonna take a precise brush and we're gonna go in with that Vitamin C and apply that onto my crease. And I'm just gonna use the mirror of this palette just so I can see where I'm applying the shade, and I'm just going to tap that shade on and kind of blend that in to the crease. That brown is such a gorgeous shade. It's matte. I actually like that. It's more brown with a hint of orange, and it's just a gorgeous shade. And I love the imprints on this palette as well. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to keep taking that shade and putting that into my crease and kind of buffing it out at the same time, but kind of leave that into the crease because we got a couple of more shades that we're wanting to try. So we're just going to keep that into the crease. Now that that is into my crease, we're going to take a new fluffy brush and we're going to go in with that shade Sun Soaked, which is this one here, and then to blend it out Sun Soaked, we're going to use the Pina Colada and just use all those shades. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that Sun Soaked and then take it where I've applied that vitamin C, just above it, to buff that shade and blend it out. So this one is more red toned, more darker toned than the vitamin C. So we're just going to kind of blend that into the shade vitamin C and just buff it out and blend it together. I think I've done the wrong way. I should have put that shade first and then blended out with the vitamin C, but it's too late now. We're already in. We're not going back. We'll just have to deal with it. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and go in with that Pina Colada shade, just a little bit, and above that Sun Soaked, just above that edge a little. To be fair, we're wanting to test all the shadows in this palette, so we're kind of winging it and see what we can create with this eye look. So we're just winging it. We want to see what we can do. And I'm actually not going to do a little wing, I'm just going to keep that with my eye area. So that's the kind of eye look we're going to go today. We're just going to keep it within the eye. So now that I'm happy how that's blended out, I'm going to take another small, precise, fluffy brush, just like this one. And we're going to go in with that shade All Nighter, which is a very light orangey shade. And we're going to use that just to buff that shades and make that edge seamless. So I noticed, I don't know if it's a matte shade. I don't think the vitamin C is actually matte. It's when I'm moving the palette just like that, you can see a little bit of shimmer inside. So which means it might have glitter inside, because when I'm using this, when I'm looking at the closer look onto my eye, it's sparkly, it's shimmery, but it's not like too shimmery. You can see the shimmer, but it's nothing major, but you can see the shimmer. So I'm thinking that vitamin C has got a little bit of shimmer. Now that I like how that eye look is turning out, I'm going to leave the other two shades for my lower lash line. But what I'm actually going to do is take that first brush, which was the vitamin C I used. I'm going to go dip into vitamin C in Sun Soaked. And what I'm actually going to do is put that more into my crease. Only reason because that Sun Soaked is a lot darker than vitamin C, but I still want that vitamin C to be in there. So I'm just going to take those two shades and put that into my crease just to make it a little bit more darker. And then just keep buffing that into the crease, just to make it more tense and more darker. And then I'm taking that Sun Soaked and put that into the crease and in the outer corner, because when we're going to cut the crease, we want that shade to be there, and it's just easier to blend, and you can see how dark that is coming. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to take that All Nighter and just buff that edge, just so it's seamless and not got a sharp edge. But the shades, all of them are applying easy, no patchiness, easy to apply, and they look all gorgeous together. Now that I'm liking how that eye look is turning out, I'm going to go and take a small brush and I'm going to go in with that shade Tan Lines, which is this one here, and then go in with the shade Paradise and blend that out and do that onto my lower lash line. So we're going to go in with that Tan Lines, put that onto my lower lash line. And then take a clean fluffy brush and go in with that shade Paradise, which is a light peachy shade, and buff that tan lines out a little, just so it's nice and blended out and not so sharp, and it just completes this eye look. Actually, what I'm going to do with that Paradise, just a little, because I like how it looks on the bottom, I'm just going to take that onto the edge, just a little. Now that that eye is done, I'm just going to go quickly do the same to my other eye, cut the crease, and then we come back and we can test the shimmers on this palette. But so far, I like how this eye look is turning out. It's burnt orangey, just to give you that holiday vibes with the smokiness, of course. So I'm going to quickly go and do that eye, cut my crease, and I'll see you back for the shimmers. I went off the camera to do the eye, and also I've cut my crease and I've blended the edges where I've cut my crease, just to make sure they're all nice and blended and there's no sharp edges. So now it's time for the shimmers. So in this palette you got two shimmers, Summer Lovin', which is more tart orange, and then you got the Beach Babe, which is a lot lighter peach. And we're just going to go and apply those two shimmers, which are here. They are absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to use the silicone tool from Morphe because I absolutely love using this for applying shimmers. So we're going to go in with that light one, which is the Beach Babe. And we're going to take that onto the brush. Oh, it's very chalky. So I need to be careful not to get this on my face because I do have my foundation base done and this is quite chalky. So I'm going to take the tiniest amount on this brush and apply that on to the inner part, and that is absolutely gorgeous. The shimmer is stunning, but it is very chalky when it goes on to the silicone tool. Like the silicone tool is picking it up, but it is very chalky. So I'm just going to keep tapping that on to the inner corner. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer. This eye look is going to be looking gorgeous once I'm finished with it. Once I get the mascara, lashes, it will be stunning. So now I'm going to take the clean side of the silicone tool and go in with that Summer Lovin', which is the dark orange, and pack that onto the middle and blend that into the matte shade. It's a lot harder to work with these shimmers with a silicone tool, so I'm going to go and try using a brush and see if it helps with the brush. So I'm going to go in with that shade Summer Lovin', that orange, and kind of pack that on. Ooh, with a finger, so much better. So with a finger it works so much better. So you can use a brush and you can't use a silicone tool, it doesn't really work much. But soon as you use a finger and apply it, it just different story. These shimmers are with the finger, definitely. They are gorgeous. Oh, I just can't wait to finish this eye look. It will be looking stunning. I'm trying to apply this shimmer so close to the cut crease where I've done because I don't want to go over my cut crease, but I want to make sure it's up to cut crease, like it's nice and blended, but it's also nice and sharp so the shimmer doesn't go over where I've done the cut crease. But so far it is looking good. But that is gorgeous. So now what I'm actually going to do is take that brush that we use for the sun soaked, take a little bit and tap that on where I applied that shimmer just so it's nice and blended in, and then take a smaller brush and use that shade Paradise a little bit with All Nighter and pack that on just a little so it's nice and blended into that shimmer, and then take that Summer Lovin' again and put that on just a little. So now I'm going to take a small, very small precise brush and go in with that shade Peach Babe, and we're going to apply that onto my inner corner just to make it pop, and then take a little bit more and apply that onto the brow bone. So I'm going to quickly go off the camera, do exactly the same to my other eye, get some mascara, get some lips done, and I'll see you back with the full results and what I think of this palette. So I'll see you back in a minute. So this is the eye look I have created with the Plouise Baecation's Love Tape palette. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that shimmer. I've used every single shade of this palette just so I can test them all to see how they apply, if there's any patchiness, but there's none or whatsoever. And this eye look is absolutely gorgeous. The shimmer is just stunning. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous palette, and the eye look is just stunning. So if you would like to buy the palette, it is £17 on the Plouise website on its own, or you can get the 3 palettes for £40, but unfortunately I couldn't get that deal because the wedding night was out of stock. But that is the gorgeous, gorgeous palette that I have used today to create this stunning, gorgeous eye look. Absolutely love it. It's shimmery, orange, just gorgeous. Love it. So that was the palette that I have used today. So in the next video, guys, we will be testing the date night palette. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and click on those bell notifications so you get notified when the video is up. But look at this gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. I absolutely love this palette. Is stunning and I can't wait to try this one, and I hope to get my hands onto the wedding night when it gets back in stock. But we'll test this palette next time, so make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye. Mwah.